Heidi ho there, friends and neighbors. Bobby here today. Hey folks, today we're going to be doing a review on a flashlight, okay? And the flashlight that we'll be doing a review on today is the Sofirn 1200 lumen rechargeable flashlight, okay? So guys, stay tuned. Let's check this thing out and see how it performs. Okay guys, hey, we're over here at the bench. Let's go ahead and unbox this thing and check it out. And I have to tell you the truth, I've already unboxed this thing one time, but I put it back in the packaging just like it will come to you, just so you can see what you got. Now, one negative thing, the instructions, you have to have really good eyesight to read these instructions. You know, I'm an old blind man and I have to wear readers, but this is like incredibly small writing. And I did read through this stuff when I first got it. One thing I could ask maybe that they make the instructions, the print just a little bit larger for us people who are visually challenged. Okay, now this thing comes with a charger because the battery is a lithium-ion battery that is rechargeable, okay? And I think maybe I might have left the cable plugged into it, but here's your charger. And your little cable plugs right in there, okay? And then you have a USB on this end, as you can see. And I went ahead and brought a charger out here, like for my iPhone. And you can plug this right in and plug it into a wall. You can get you you can plug it into your computer to charge it. Or if you have a cigarette lighter adapter, you can plug it into your car, okay, to charge that. So that comes with that. All right, now, there's also, I don't even think I opened up this. This is a little carrying strap. If you want to hook the carrying strap to the flashlight, you can. Let's go ahead and pull the flashlight out. That's what everybody wants to see. A little packet of silicone here. Comes during shipping. And I believe you would hook this up probably to right up here on this end right here, as you can see, if you wanted to hook the little carrying strap up to it. I typically don't ever have anything like that on any of my flashlights. I'd rather just carry them in my pocket. Now it does come with this little clip, you know, that will clip onto the edge of your front pockets or maybe onto a shirt pocket, okay? And it seems to be a pretty stiff clip, okay? All right, so now, let's see, what else do we have here? Okay, now it comes with a little bag here that has 2 extra O-rings, all right? Now the O-rings will actually go right here. I'm gonna go ahead and take the battery out because this flashlight does say that it's waterproof, and they give you a couple extra O-rings here in case you ever tear one and need to put a new O-ring on here, okay? Now, so here's your little end cap with your switch. I'm going to pull the battery out and show you what it looks like. If you were going to charge this battery, it's pretty simple. Shows you a picture of a battery here. Your positive is on this end, negative is on this end. So you would simply, it's spring loaded, you would stick your battery in there and let it charge. Now, I've actually already charged this up because I wanted to, you know, do this review today. When you plug it in, the little light right here will be red, and it will turn green when the battery is fully charged, okay? So we're going to go ahead and pull this out. We're going to go ahead and stick the battery back in here, and we're going to go ahead and put the little cap on here and screw it down. Okay guys, let's turn this thing on and let's see what it does. First of all, I want to show you that the on-off switch is right here on the end, and then there's a mode button right here that will be operating. So let's go down here where we can see it up against the wall. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it on, and as you can see the pattern on the wall, but there's 5 different brightness settings, okay? I'm gonna tap the mode button again. It's gonna get a little brighter. One more time, a little bit brighter. One more time, even brighter. And even brighter. That's 1200 looms, guys, okay? Tap it one more time, and it goes back to the dimmest setting, all right? Now, another thing that it will do, if you press and hold, you can see that it goes into a distress I can't remember what people call that mode, but all I know is some people, they say it can cause seizures or whatever. But anyway, it's very annoying. Tap it one more time, and then you're in a SOS mode, okay? SOS. Tap again, it goes back to the crazy stuff again. Tap again, goes back to SOS. All right, to get it out of that mode, go ahead and cut the switch off and cut the flashlight off. Now when you go back on, you will be on the lowest setting once again, okay? Now I really like this flashlight. Here's the reason why, okay? I like the fact that you got on and then you got off, okay? I done a review here a while back on a tack light, I believe, which I still think was a pretty good little flashlight for the money, okay? But what aggravated me about that flashlight was the fact that when you cut it on, you had to tap it 5 more times to get it to cut off, okay? And I'm a mechanic by trade, and I'm bad about leaving my flashlight on in my pocket anyway. So I like it just to where you got one on and one off, okay? You know it's off when you stuck it back in your pocket. And the tack light, you had to actually hit the button 5 times to get it to go off. On this flashlight, you actually have the mode button right up here, which I like that, okay? So whatever mode you're in, you know, you can still flip it off and bam, it's off, okay? So that's one thing I like about it. Another thing I like about it is the fact that it's rechargeable. This flashlight here costs $36.99 on Amazon and with a free ship. So it's a little more than a tack light and a little bit more than a traditional flashlight, but for the price on a rechargeable flashlight, I think that's right there in line, especially a flashlight that gives you 1200 lumens, okay? I'm gonna cut the lights off in this shop here and we're gonna do a little bit of test. And I've got a couple other flashlights I'm going to compare this to as well. All right, I brought out a couple different flashlights here. This here is a flashlight that I've kept in my pocket for years, okay? It's a Coast. It's just a 200 lumen flashlight that hit the button, it comes on, hit the button, it goes off, okay? I love this little flashlight. It's been very durable and it's worked very good. As you can see, the black paint or coloring or whatever is worn off of most of it, but it still works great. This flashlight takes 3 AAA batteries, okay? So you do have to put batteries in it to keep it going, you know, unless you would have rechargeable batteries or whatever. Now this one here is the most powerful flashlight I own, and this one just stays in the house, you know, just in case something goes bump in the night. It's an Ozark Trail and it's 600 lumens, and I put brand new batteries in it today, and it has it only has 2 modes. You hit it, it's full bright, and then you hit it again, it's a little bit dimmer, and then it's off, okay? So we're going to compare this one, our Sofirn light, to these things here, okay? So let's cut the lights off and see how bright these things are. Okay guys, it's dark in here now. I've actually do have one light behind me just to give a little bit of light here in the shop. I don't know if you can tell, but we got the garage door there in the background. Now first of all, I'm going to take my Coast, okay? My Coast 200 lumen flashlight, and we're going to shine it on the back wall, okay? So you can get an idea of how bright that is, okay? And as we can see, it kind of lights up the room a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and flip it off now. All right, let's go with the Ozark Trail, which is 600 lumens. Now guys, I did put fresh batteries in both of them flashlights today, okay? So as we can see, that's pretty good there. That's pretty bright, okay? Definitely a lot brighter than the Coast, okay? And we hit it one more time, it goes a little dimmer, and then we hit it one more time and it goes off. Now, let's try out the new flashlight and see what this sucker does. All right, so here we go. Lowest setting, okay? Remember, we have 5 different settings. Let's go to number 2. Number 2 looks about like my 200 lumen flashlight did. Number 3, ooh, that's getting a lot brighter. Number 4, Now let's go to the highest setting of all. Bam. That looks pretty bright. All right, now while we got that on the wall, I'm pulling out the 600 again. Let's just get another idea of the comparison here. You can tell there is a difference, okay? Let's see. We got the 1200. There's the 1200 looms. Let's move it out of the way. There's the 600 looms, okay? Move it back out of the way. There's the 1200. There's your 600. You can see that it lights up the door all the way across a lot more. See how much brighter it is at the edges of the door? So there definitely is a difference in these two, sorry about that, flashlights. Okay, just wanted to get the, do a brightness test. Okay guys, hey, we're underneath the hood of a car here because you know this is what I do for a living and this is what I really need a flashlight for. So we got the lights back on in the shop, but as you can see, the light is definitely going to help if you're down in here working on something or really need to take a good look at something. We got it on full brightness now, okay? And you know, you can really see good underneath this hood, especially if you were on the road at nighttime and you needed to make some kind of repair, you had to switch out a battery or something of that nature. You have plenty of light here, okay? So I really like this little flashlight for working underneath the hood of a car, okay? And another thing, that it definitely will be mechanic friendly because of its size, okay? And the fact that it will definitely fit in your pocket easily. Remember, you got the little clip if you want to clip it onto the end of your pocket. Now, this little flashlight does get warm, okay? And any flashlight that I've ever seen that uses something other than a, you know, a AAA or a AA, they will get pretty warm to the touch. But this light has an automatic shutoff built into it. When the drivers reach 60 degrees Celsius, it will shut the light down to where it will not overheat, okay? I mean, this is not hot, you know, it's not so hot that it burns, but it, you know, is a little bit warm to the touch. So you probably don't want to leave your, you probably won't be able to leave the light on and put it back in your pocket for too long because it'll probably be burning your leg pretty good. But anyway, just wanted to bring that up to you guys, okay? Another thing, guys, if you were on the side of the road and you wanted to go ahead and put out a distress signal, we'll go ahead and hold this down, flip it into that, and then we'll flip it into SOS mode. And you can just put it up here on the top of your car facing backwards. Let's flip the lights on and see what that looks like. And hopefully someone would come by and help you out. Flip the lights off right quick. I still got the lights up front on. But as you can see, that definitely puts off some light to let oncoming traffic know that there is a car broke down. Please proceed with caution until someone will hopefully come by and help you out. Okay guys, hey, that's going to just about wrap up our review video today on the Sofirn 1200 lume rechargeable handy dandy flashlight, okay? My thoughts, okay? I think for the money, you can't go wrong. You know, it's worth trying. The company actually sent me one for free to do a review, but even if I'd have paid $36.99, I think I would be very happy with the results, okay? One thing I do know, I've seen tool trucks and stuff that have had lights that have about this much power. They're typically a couple $100, okay? And so I think for $36.99, this is not a bad deal, you know, just to try one of these out. And I'm pretty pleased with it, okay, so far. I mean, I haven't used it for several months and months and months on end like I have my old Coast here. Let's see if I still got it in my pocket. Here's the old Coast that I have. I mean, that's definitely a bulletproof little flashlight right there. I mean, I love this thing. If I lost it, I'd be unhappy if I did. But anyway, I still think this is a good little light. And I will put a link down below if you would like to purchase one off Amazon. And thank you for watching our little video today. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Tell all your friends about us, and we'll see you next time. Take care.